Jakes once said this: if God wants me to have something, he'll give it to me. If it takes too much sweat, too much effort, I don't need it. Let him go. That to me, by the way, we're making scrambled eggs with spinach. That's the meal of the day. That to me, fuck. See, I hate using vegetable oil, but that's the only thing they have. That to me is the most important quote when it comes to letting go. I always tell women, if it's too hard, it's not meant to be. Right? If it's too difficult, it's not meant to be. If you have to call me to change his mind, it's not meant to be. Always remember this. What's easy, what's difficult, it's not meant to be when it comes to love. Now, in life, yeah, go after difficult things. But when it comes to relationships, whatever is difficult is not meant to be. Oh, but he's shy. I don't give a fuck. If he likes you, he'll stop being shy and a weirdo, right? There's no such thing as a difficult relationship to make work. When things are meant to be, there's no problems, there's no fighting, everything is smooth, all right? Always remember that. That's why I tell you guys, like a lot of clients that book a call, by the way, if you guys want to book a one-on-one phone call with me, go to mindfulattraction.org. Is there lights? And there you'll be able to book a phone call with me today. So if you guys want to talk about this and you need somebody to listen to you, book a phone call with me and you guys can tell me what situations you have and I'll give you guys my answer, okay? Put some salt. It's always good to put. Is this salt? Yeah, this is salt, right? Nice salt. Put some salt on that, on the spinach. You know, spinach and chicken and what do we call it? Spinach and eggs are so, it's such a simple recipe to make and it's so healthy for you. So remember, what's difficult, you walk away. So how do you know whether you should walk away? Well, is it difficult? Do you guys always fight? Is there always an argument? Do you guys not know what peace is? If that's your answer, if you said yes to any of these things, it's not meant to be. You should walk away. That's the first thing, right? Not every relationship, not every person that likes you, it's meant to be your partner. The thing is, it's always hardest to walk away in the beginning. That's the problem. It's always hardest to walk away. Oh, try this. Nice, right? Oh, damn, you ate it. Try it again. Ah, man, you bit me. What the fuck, man? Sorry about that. I'm not doing that shit with you no more. So remember, when you walk away and they don't know your value, they'll realize how bad their life is without you and come back. A lot of times, some people think they can do better. And let me tell you something, that's normal. And let me tell you something why that's normal. People who don't know how to receive love, anytime you show them unconditional love, they think there's something wrong with you. You know? They think, oh, this girl's needy and creepy. She likes me, she must be needy and creepy. Like, it's really low self-esteem. This is what I tell you guys. Where's the cups? Only date people who show signs of high self-esteem. Put in some. And how do you know that? Well, did they have a mom and a dad growing up? Are they able to be in one place consistently? Do they know how to take criticism? Other signs is, can they take criticism really well? Like people with low self-esteem, they don't like criticism. Are they comfortable with who they are, right? Are they comfortable with you challenging them, okay? Are they self-motivated? Can they regulate their emotions well? Meaning, can they go from unhappiness to happiness without resorting to external things? Are they comfortable being alone without seeking distractions? Are they able to handle somebody else's success without getting jealous, without criticizing them, right? In fact, how does he view women, right? It's a big sign. Or better yet, how did his dad treat his mom, right? A lot of the times, you could tell a lot about a man
by how his dad is. It's not all the time, but a lot of the times you could. Do they take responsibility when mistakes happen? Can they say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, right? Are they able to stop a habit when they say they will, okay? Are they the type of person that when you walk away, they don't get needy and creepy, right? Are they able to take no from you? Do they have patience? Are they able to delay gratification for the future, right? Self-esteem is not him being dominant, it's not being loud, it's not putting you down, it's not talking shit about other people, it's not being more successful than somebody else, right? It's not emotional coldness. Self-esteem is a warmth that emanates from a person. It's a flexibility of mind that is very difficult to replicate. And a lot of times when you see emotional coldness, a lot of times they may not be it, right? Because listen, at the end of the day, it's really, and let's keep it real, it's really how did you relate with your parents growing up? You could tell so much about a man by just the relationship he has with his parents. And what sucks is that I do judge. If they have a shitty relationship with their parents and they were raised in a horrible household and they were constantly being traumatized, I'm telling you, I hate to say this, go with someone who had a better family. Go with someone who had a better, stable childhood. Now, it's hard to tell if they have a stable childhood if they're in their early 20s or mid 20s, right? These things are things that you could tell only as you get older. So look for the telltale signs, and that's just family dynamics and what their current relationship is with their parents. By the way, we're gonna go to a quick little commercial break. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, you could pre-order my new course, The Commitment Formula. It's pretty much a course that I created that will break the patterns of you attracting guys that are not ready for commitment or commitmentful, because a lot of the times it is a pattern. Heal your energy from bitterness from men putting you in situationships and just attract emotionally available men. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you can pre-order it right now and get it at a discount. This course is pretty much for women who are tired of situationships. If you keep meeting the wrong guys that always ghost, or they're not ready to commit, or if you give too much too soon, or if you're exhausted from heartbreaks, or if you feel lonely because you keep holding your standards, sometimes you got to do it the right way, and most likely you're doing the wrong thing, okay? And this course is all about not having any gimmicks. This course will naturally attract guys that want to commit. And if you guys don't believe me, check out the testimonies on this. Every one of my course has always led to satisfaction. Most people don't ask for refunds because of just how great the courses are. And with this course comes a few things. One, you'll learn why men are drawn to strengths, right? And why weakness repels them, and how to radiate the proper strength that gets a guy to take you seriously, right? You'll be able to, above all, to show confidence without trying. A lot of the times it's very difficult to show a guy that you're willing to walk away when you're not willing to walk away, right? And I'll show you all of the red flags, the wrong guys that always comes to you whenever you feel weak, how to identify the guys that want to take advantage of you. And above all, it will teach you guys just how to attract commitment. I guarantee that if you do what this course says, you will find someone who likes you for you, okay? And if you don't like it, you'll get your money back. So click on the description down below, right? Pre-order it right now and you'll get it straight to your inbox. It should be out by the end of January next year. Okay, so 2026, it should be out by that year. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys inside. Take care.
Be a telltale sign of their self-esteem. And I always tell people, go after the one with a good family, with no addiction, who's able to be bored, who doesn't need constant validation, without too many, now we're gonna put this in the egg right here, right? Without too many social media followings, right? There you go. Go for the simple people. Those people are the ones that will bring happiness to you. People who need too much, who can't be happy with the little things, those people usually are more problematic, right? And so when they come back, after they've seen that their life is not fun without you, when you walk away, that's when you start getting the power. That's when you start to realize, oh, this person was putting on an act the whole time. That's the thing. A lot of people really are needy, But because of how unwilling to walk away, you can't see that. And so they hide that part. They conceal their needy parts. Once you see a person's needy parts, you notice you get less needed when you see it. Them coming back humbled opens your eyes as to who they really are, and it might turn you off. That's what happens. So stop forcing things that's not meant to happen. When you try to force, we're done with the eggs. When you try to force a situation, and when I mean force, I mean this: that they're inconsistent, and rather than walking away, you get mad, right? So you do everything but get mad, but walk away. You get mad, you get angry, you slash tires, right? You go full Bronx mode, right? But you don't do the one thing that you need to do: walk away, right? And what that tells you is that this is not it. You don't fix things when you first getting to know people. You walk away. Now, if you've been together for years, yeah, of course you try to work it out. Of course, 100%. But if you barely know the motherfucker, you guys are fighting on the phone with Father Alex after 2 weeks of knowing them. No. You know, go after easy situations. It's not. Don't worry, man. You're not gonna end up dating an unattractive person. What's gonna happen is that all the toxic people that try to enter your life will not enter your life. Right? Oh, fuck. The wrong people won't enter your life. And through that, the right people will enter your life. Right? People say, where are the right guys at? It's not where the right guys at. It's just that you're not, the right guys will come if you know how to filter the wrong guys. That's how that works. You know? I don't know about this one. Oh, I got my sazon. Oh my God, I brought it from the United States. Oh, shit, people, you guys don't understand. This gives the food so much fucking flavor. Holy shit. They don't sell it here in Mexico. So we are doing this right now. Food color. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's see. Let's see how this tastes. Perfect. Jesus Christ. Man, when you add sazon to this, bro, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So to summarize it, you'd be surprised how many guys stop acting up when you're willing to walk away. You'd be surprised. A lot of guys will start behaving properly when you tell them, I'm walking away from your goofy ass. A lot of guys will treat you like a queen if you show that sternness, that capacity to hurt you. I'm willing to hurt you. If you show that your love is not unconditional, that's a powerful thing. You know? Look, understand this. A realistic thing. Most of the people that you meet are not going to be right for you. That's just how that works. I'm not going to give a number. I'll say 70%, for example. 80%. They're not going to be the right people for you. And you got to accept that. So what does that mean? Well, guess what? That means you got to walk away more often than you expect. Because I don't want you guys to go after the most attractive person. I want you guys to only entertain those people who are obsessed with you. Don't entertain those people who are giving like half-ass interest. No, fuck that. If I don't see you and I'm like, oh, that person likes me, I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm just gonna walk away from you. You know? Sometimes people, when they feel like they're above your league, they do that shit to you, and you can kind of sense it, and that's why you're not willing to walk away. That's why. Tell people, go after happy men. You can tell if somebody's happy, okay? You can tell the quality of life that they have by just observing them. And it just sounds like I do discriminate. I really do. It sounds like it. But the reason why is because unhappy people drag other people down with them. This is just how it is.
Happy people will elevate you. Unhappy people, sorry people, I paint, so my nails are like this because I use charcoal when I draw and paint. So that's why people get mad at me, but it's because I'm an artist. You can look at the quality of relationship you'll have, but just the quality of happiness that this person has. You know, I mean, one of the things that dictates fixing your relationships, a lot of the times, it's not fixing your relationship. A lot of the times, changing your focus to happiness and finding peace of mind will yield so much more results than trying to get a guy. And sometimes happiness means walking away. Happiness means staying away from the person who makes you anxious. Happiness means staying away from the person who always makes you question your sanity, whether or not you're right or wrong. Walking away from that person, focusing on happiness, it'll let you say, you know what? When I was with you, I was really depressed. When I was with you, I had a low self-esteem. When I was with you, you taking 3 hours to respond made me so anxious that I don't want to be with you. And making that decision, understanding that, is a sign of maturity, is a sign of someone who's getting to know themselves. But walking away is a decision to be happy. That's the whole point. Just being happy. If this person doesn't make you happy, get the fuck out. It's not about fixing them, it's finding somebody that just brings happiness into your life. I'm telling you, just that decision, it's really that simple. We focus so much on getting the person without realizing that there's a cost. And that cost is unhappiness and anxiety. Fuck that shit. Never pay anxiety, never pay that price of unhappiness for that motherfucker, man. Always focus on your happiness, and that's that.
Please. Walk away. You can see how powerful you are when you're willing to do that. You'll see how powerful you are when you're willing to back off. That's a fact. And you'll see how the results that you get from walking away gives you the courage to do it more often. The key though is to be happy. That's the key. You have to be happy. If you're not happy, walking away ain't gonna do shit. Because what's gonna happen is that you're gonna walk away and your unhappiness and your misery is gonna cause you to go back to that same person. You know?
So with all of this, how do you walk away? Okay, it becomes really difficult to walk away from someone when you have a lot of strong feelings for them. Okay, the first things first is that walking away is not about walking away from someone. Walking away comes down to your level of happiness, and above all, knowing how to go from unhappiness to happiness. If your parents never had the patience for you to calm you down, hey little creepy baby, calm down, baby, calm down, like, hey baby, calm down, wham, wham, right? If they didn't have the patience, your body never learned how to go from a state, you can't even look at me straight, from a state of agitation to a state of relaxation, right? Your parents never had the patience to teach you that. So what does that mean? Well, you got to learn it on your own, right? If your parents never assisted you because of just life circumstance and their own unhappiness, well, then you got to be your own parent and give yourself that soothing that you desperately needed when you were a baby. So how do you do that? Well, it starts off with you first finding what are the things that are making you unhappy. Unfortunately, some relationships is the source of our unhappiness. That's just how it is. Some relationships are the source, the main source of our unhappiness. So you gotta, first of all, prioritize your happiness, like I said. Second of all, a lot of the times, the more unhappy we are, the more we isolate ourselves in our relationships. So you gotta not cut off your friends. A lot of the times when you get into relationships, some people cut off their friends and that causes more unhappiness. The third thing is, outside of isolating yourself, having a personal relationship with some spiritual being. Studies do show that if you believe in God, just generally believing in God or having a spiritual practice, so it could be prayer or meditating, you're going to be more happy. It's just that simple. Sometimes the problem gets fixed when you just focus on learning how to relax your mind. So how do you do that? Well, one, pray. Say, God, you know I don't believe in you, but help me because I'm not happy. Help teach me how to walk away, right? That's one way. Literally prayer. I've seen it in my life. You don't have to believe in God. The next thing is practicing meditation on a daily basis. Just sit down. Like me, I sit down for 30 minutes a day. I used to, not anymore. I gotta get back into it. And just observe my breath for 30 minutes. If you don't know how to do that, go to a 10-day meditation retreat. Go to dhamma.org. I'm going to put it right here, dhamma.org. It's a free meditation retreat. It'll teach you what I just talked about, how to go from unhappiness to happiness without needing somebody to do that. That will show you, hey, if I walk away from this person, I'll still be happy. If I walk away from this person, I'm not going to be miserable. Yes, I may be unhappy for a few days or a few months, but I will recover. Learning and believing that you have that capacity to self-regulate and return to a state of relaxation gives you the confidence to walk away from that person, gives you the self-esteem, and over time it becomes an automatic reaction. It becomes you're able to walk away from this person. You know that for sure, 100%. And that changes the way you come across. You come across more confident. Guys respect you more. People give you more things. You just have a presence about you that being willing to walk away gives you. And it's not that it's not that I'll walk away, I'm not going to feel any emotions. No, I'll walk away, I'll be unhappy, but eventually I'll recover. That's what we want. All right? And if you guys want one-on-one coaching, you guys know where to go.
All right? Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. For more videos, click on the description down below. Like the video. Let me know if this advice helped. But don't forget, hit the like button. Comment. Subscribe. Hit notification. Do everything. Show YouTube that you guys like my videos, okay? Take care.